It was Friday morn when we set sail, and we were not far from the land. When the captain he spied a mermaid so fair, with a comb and a glass in her hand, and the ocean waves to roll, and the stormy winds to blow, and we poor sailors skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lay down below, while the landlubbers lay down below. Up spoke the captain of a gallant ship, and a fine-spoken man was he. I'll tell you a tale of a fishy mermaid, and I sink to the bottom of the sea, and the ocean waves to roll, and the stormy winds to blow, and we poor sailors skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lay down below, while the landlubbers lay down below.
Then up jumped the cook from his gallant ship, and a smelly old man was he. He said, I care much more for my pots and pans than I do for the bottom of the sea.
And the ocean waves to roll, and the stormy winds to blow, and we poor sailors skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lay down below, while the landlubbers lay down below. Now up stepped the mate of our gallant ship, and a fine-spoken man was he. I have a wife at Boston by the sea, and that she'll be a widow to me. And the ocean waves to roll, and the stormy winds to blow, and we poor sailors skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lay down below, while the landlubbers lay down below. Then up jumped the cannon boy of the gallant ship, and a handsome young man was he. Said, I have a girl and sailing by the sea, and tonight she'll be crying for me. And the ocean waves to roll, and the stormy winds to blow, and we poor sailors skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lay down below, while the landlubbers lay down below. 3 times round spun our gallant ship, and 3 times round spun she. 3 times round spun our gallant ship, as she sank to the bottom of the sea. And the ocean waves to roll, and the stormy winds to blow, and we poor sailors skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lay down below, while the landlubbers lay down below. This is the Dooley Brothers at WROL 950, baby. Woo!
Without the AM, just .com. Okay.
I just say
I know, I said without the AM. Anyway, we are the Dooley Brothers -1. We are missing our brother Ted.
Shout out to Ted.
Shout out to Ted.
Ted.
Unfortunately, Ted could not make it this evening. But we will try our best to entertain you without him.
Yeah.
That was a song called The Mermaid, made very popular by the Clancy brothers, and Sean and I had grown up with it. The Dooley brothers used to, when my dad started the Dooley brothers back in the 1970s, him and his brothers started the band, the Dooley brothers, and that was one of the probably the longest living songs that they've done. And yeah, so we grew up hating the song, and now we're playing it. Go figure that one, right? So anyway, we're going to continue now with a couple of more songs we hate, but we ended up loving. So you tell me what you want to play.
I guess, we don't really have a set list today, so we're going willy-nilly.
Willy-nilly. Do we play that one?
Bring 'em home?
Sure. Sean
1,
started singing.
2, 3. Well, in the jail that held Nick Sweeney, in that prison where he died 2 daughters of old Ireland, and they filled my heart with pride. Though I know that England wishes that we let them die alone, but those voices of old Ireland, they cry for us to bring them home.
Hear it ring on the air. It's the voice of my country so fair. Can't you feel? Can't you see? Irishmen will set them free. Was the love for dear old Ireland, and then sent in prison hell for the most of piercing calmly fill their lonely prison cells. Fucking drunkards stand beside them, McDonough, McDermott, and Walton. All the voices of old Ireland cry for us to bring them home. Hear it ring on the air. It's the voice of my country so fair. Can't you feel? Can't you feel? Can't you see? Can't you see? Irishmen will set them free. So remember, sons of Ireland, don't betray our daughters' both. Proudly stand beside our heroes, lest they die for you and me. And though the tyrant will deny us, we can break their hearts of stone. And all of Erin will be singing when they bring our daughters home. Hear it ring on the air. It's the voice of my country so fair. Can't you feel? Can't you feel? Can't you see? Can't you see? Irishmen will set them free. Hear it ring on the air. It's the voice of my country so fair. Can't you feel? Can't you feel? Can't you see? Can't you see? Irishmen will set them free. The IRA will set them free. Up the right.
What are you feeling, Dad?
I think we're going to continue now with something a little bit more different. Probably an Irish song. Yep. We didn't grow up with that one. That one. They didn't play that on the radio back then. They do, however, now, which is good. How times have changed. Growing up in South Boston, thank God. We grew up in on. You can walk. I don't care where you were. You heard the Irish Hour going on. It was either John Latchford on WROL, and I guess the reason I got into Irish music, I mean, besides the fact that my dad played, and he was a very big fan of the Dubliners and the Clancy Brothers, the Wolf Tones, and bands like that. But I guess the reason I got into it, and Sean, it was pushed down our throats as a kid. I mean, you no matter where you went, and you always heard it coming out of somebody's window. Yep. And that's a fact. You always you heard it, and you find yourself humming the Wild Colonial Boy while going to school. Other kids are like, doing.
I held out a little longer than you did.
Yeah.
It only took me 46 years.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, other kids are into disco and stuff, and here we are singing Wild Colonial Boy. But yeah, yeah, put on our leisure suits and play the Wild Colonial Boy.
That's an act 3.
But anyway, another song we used to grow up with, hearing made very popular. I mean, to me, my favorite band growing up, besides my dad's band, because I was biased opinion, obviously, but were the Clancy Brothers. And this song here is called "The Holy Grounds," and they made this very popular. And you know, I grew up hating the song, but now I love it. It's one of my favorite songs. So.
Pretty well, my lovely Dinah, 1,000 times adieu. For we'll go away from the holy ground and the girls we all love. We will sail the salt sea over and we'll return for shore to see again the girls we love and the holy ground once more.
Fine girl, you are.
You're the girl I do adore, and still I live and hope to see the holy ground once more.
Fine girl, you are.
And now the storm is raging, and we are far from shore, and the good old ship is tossing about, and the rigging is all gone. And the secret of my life, my love, you're the girl I do adore, and still I live in hopes to see the holy ground once more.
Fine girl, you are.
You're the girl I do adore, and still I live and hope to see the holy ground once more.
Fine girl, you are.
And now the storm is over, and we are safe and well. We will go into a public house and we'll sing and drink our fill. We will drink strong ale and porters and make the rafters roll. And when our money is all spent, we'll go to sea once more.
Fine girl, you are.
You're the girl I do adore, and still I live and hope to see the holy ground once more. Fine girl you are! Hey, we want to give a big shout out and a big thank you to WROL and everybody involved with WROL, from the management all the way down to the little guys, like, you know, the ones that shoot videos and interviews, knuckleheads, and you know, but the DJs most of all, you know, Carol and the DJs, they've like I said, times have changed since the John Latchford hour, you know, and again, back then I think it was an hour. It wasn't an hour back then. Yeah, it was. And now we have 9 hours. 9 hours on Saturdays.
6 on Sunday.
And 6 on Sundays. And then you know, to boot, how can you not wake up when the rooster is on a Sunday morning? It's like, you know, you go to church, you come out, and he's like, I'm all fired up, jacked up. Whoa, hey, wow.
I didn't even have my coffee yet.
Amped
This
up,
guy's
pumped up,
going-
jacked up, all fired up.
Yeah. Oh, that boy. And and I'll tell you, the first one back in 2013, I wrote a song called "The Boston Bay," and the first one that played my song from WROL, the first one, I had to reach out to a South Boston buddy of mine, Bill Bailey, one of the DJs, and he played that song for me, and it had a fairly mild run there. It ran for a good time. But anyway, then you had Matt O'Donnell, and you had John Costello, and you had Seamus, and you had Mr. Sullivan himself, and it's just great. It's like a family atmosphere, and I want to thank them all for having us. And you definitely have to check this out. WROL's definitely the happening place right now. The place to be, the place to listen to. So we're going to continue now with the little song I wrote called Boston Bay. I wrote this back in 2013. I think I recorded it in 2015. And so this is it. Hopefully we can remember. It's been a long time. All right, here we go. The anchor's up, this ship is set to sail. Pretty soon we'll leave for Boston Bay. The crew is set, the first mate makes his call. The captain says he must be on our way. The vessel slowly pulls away towards port. We're hoping that this journey will be short. All the men are anxious to get home, to see the loved ones they have left alone.
And we'll all sail together all the way back home to Boston Bay. And we'll all work hand in hand, singing the songs of our land. She's a rugged craft, she's faced it all before. He's so brave, she's done it just once more. The sea is rough, this vessel's getting warm. Strong winds blow, her netting is all torn. The whitecaps crash, the driving rain is here. The crew on deck, they're manning all the gear. And we'll all sail together all the way back home to Boston Bay. And we'll all work hand in hand, singing the songs of our land.
Overhead, the seabirds start to fly. The sun dies down, the desert needs to die. She's made it through, she's gave it all she's got. But the wound she bears finalize our thoughts.
Up on deck we hear a cheerful cry. The sunny shores meet the golden sky. A foghorn blows, we hear the buoys ding. Building sound, the men begin to sing.
And we'll all sail together all the way back home to Boston Bay. And we'll all work hand in hand, singing the songs of our land. And we'll all sail together all the way back home to Boston Bay. And we'll all work hand in hand, singing the songs of our land.
That was our original, Boston Bay.
You know what's really cool about listening to WROL every weekend is we hear Dad's song on the radio,
Yeah.
and then maybe a few songs later we hear our song. So it's like it's It's an amazing thing, you know. Like I said, it's my very first show was my dad's very last show, so it's really
Yeah, right.
you know, for these guys.
That was we played the Marshfield Fair back in 2017 September, and yeah, geez, within 8 weeks' time after that, my father had passed, and you know, God love him. I mean, he really he made it through. You know,
he was up
went
there in a wheelchair.
Yeah, he was up there, and I mean, you know, but he did it.
Nothing was
And
stopping him.
but he wrote a song back, back in 1990 called "Friends of Irish Freedom." Unfortunately, we don't have Ted to help us sing this because Ted has a verse and none of us know the the words to
We
that
only
verse.
know our own verses.
Yeah, we only
We have enough homework.
Yeah, we're kind of like a tunnel vision type of band. So Ted, sing it at home, email it to us, and we'll try to Skype something. Or something. But anyway, what do you guys want to continue with? Really? You want to go that? You want to do that, huh?
Just get it out of the way.
Just get it out of the way.
This is a get it out of the way song.
So by way of introduction, band-wise, we have the young fella behind me is like my adopted son. His name's Colin Talbot. He's he is definitely a godsend. He's a great guy, great bass player, wise guy also. I would say something else, but we're
Wise guys like said 2 words.
That's why we keep you around, brother.
and the old fella at the end, his name's Sean Dooley. He's my older brother. And then no, he's my baby brother. I can't lie. And then I have my son Shane. You know, I'm blessed to be able to play with him. And it's funny because you know through the years, I went to Ireland and in the 1980s when I came back. In 1988, I joined my father's band, which were the Dooley brothers, and we played a lot of rebel stuff. So I got to play with my Uncle Kevin, my Uncle Bobby, my dad, and we had a great run. We made an album called Friends of Irish Freedom, and you know a lot of songs off that you know is beautiful. And then you know now here it is today, you know, and I get to play with my son and my brother, and it's just it's very cool. It's truly a blessing. But enough of the sappy stuff. Anyway, this is one of my father's.
And his name is Liam Dooley.
This sounds like the beginning of a country
He's
song.
my dad.
Yeah. Yeah. She was. All I need is a pickup truck and a dog. Oh, Yella. Go, Lassie, go. So this is one of my dad's favorite songs. It's called "Go, Lassie, Go," and it was the last song that he recorded with me when I did my own album back in 2013. It was the last song he recorded with me, and so this song means a lot to us. And we're gonna sing it a little soft and
Really set the vibe.
try, yeah, to set the vibe. You know what's that called? The
Feng shui.
feng shui. Yeah, that's an Irish word, isn't it?
Does anybody have like?
Oh, it's a
10
French
people
song?
looking
You
like-
guys are playing French music now? Yes, you guys want some French fries? Okay, anyway, here we go. The song's called Go Lassie Go. I gotta sit for this because being the youngest, this is what I do.
First time playing this on the harmonica too, so go easy.
Ready?
Oh, the summertime is coming,
the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme goes around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower near yon pure crystal fountain, and on it I will pile all the wildflowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love she were gone, I would surely find another where the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? All together now. And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? That one was for you there, Pop. So I'm going to stand again.
This is a song that, you know, most kids my age might know, famous from SpongeBob SquarePants. But for generations and generations, this was sung on pirate ships by the hardest guys you've ever seen. So please, be with us as we take you down this musical journey that is The Drunken Sailor. We are the Dooley Brothers. Sean, take it away.
Hey, way up she rises.
Hey, way, now up she rises.
Hey, way up she rises.
Early in the morning. Woo! I gotta keep it clean so I don't have any things to do. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Early in the morning. Spit in his beer and make him drink it. Spit in his beer and make him drink it. Spit in his beer and make him drink it. Early in the morning. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Early in the morning. Stretch his neck with a rusty yard on. Stretch his neck with a rusty yard on. Stretch his neck with a rusty yard on. Early in the morning. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Early in the morning. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Early in the morning. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Early in the morning. Stick his head in the captain's skivvies. Stick his head in the captain's skivvies. Stick his head in the captain's skivvies. Early in the morning. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Early in the morning.
What is skivvies?
That's what it's even though young. Tie his neck to a rusty anchor. Tie his neck to a rusty anchor. Tie his neck to a rusty anchor. Early in the morning. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Early in the morning.
Oh, what are we gonna do to him now, Shauno?
We're gonna really punish him now.
Oh, let's have him have it.
Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Early in the morning. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Early in the morning. He'll haul that sucker under. He'll haul that sucker under. He'll haul that sucker under. Early in the morning. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Early in the morning. That's what you do with a drunken sailor. That's what you do with a drunken sailor. That's what you do with a drunken sailor. Early in the morning. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Early in the morning. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Early in the morning. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Early in the morning. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Early in the morning.
This song is made popular by, I don't know if they wrote it or not, I don't know who wrote it, but This song is called the Red Rose Cafe, and it's by the Fury Brothers, is how I learned it. We're going to give it a shot. We don't, again, we're missing
It's like
a
we
band
don't have
member.
an arm.
Yeah, it's...
They come from the farms and the factories too, and they all soon forget who they are. The cares of their day are soon washed away as they sit on a stool by the bar. The girl with green eyes in the Rolling Stone shirt doesn't look like she works on the land. The man at the end, he's a very good friend of the man who sells cars second hand. Down at the Red Rose Cafe in the harbor, there by the port just outside Amsterdam. Everyone shares in the songs and the laughter. Everyone there is so happy to be there. The salesman relax with a few pints of beer as they try not to speak about trade. The poet won't write any verses tonight, but he may sing a sweet serenade. So pull up a chair and forget about life. It's a good thing to do now and then. If you like it here, then I have an idea. Tomorrow, let's all meet again. Down at the Red Rose Cafe in the harbor, there by the port just outside Amsterdam. Everyone shares in the songs and the laughter. Everyone there is so happy to be there. Down at the Red Rose Cafe in the harbor, there by the port just outside Amsterdam. Everyone shares in the songs and the laughter. Everyone there is so happy to be there. Oh, down at the Red Rose Cafe in the harbor, there by the port just outside Amsterdam. Everyone shares in the songs and the laughter. Everyone there is so happy to be there. Everyone there is so happy to be there. I just got a check my tune in there, folks.
Check your tuna.
Check my tuna.
Hey there, buddy. Check.
If you're enjoying this, share it, like it, and spread the Irish good cheer. You can support these local artists via Venmo. Our entertainment is their livelihoods. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to receive upcoming news and performances of your favorite Irish bands. Thank you for watching WROL Irish 950 AM's Backyard Brilliance. Here is where the best of Boston's local Irish bands perform. Be on the lookout for our upcoming performances, always found here at WROLIrish950.com.
We're going to continue now with probably another Rebel song. It's probably the first Rebel song that really raised some eyebrows, I would say, back in the 80s, early 90s anyway. My dad and my uncles, well, they went to Northern Ireland and they toured. They got to see the post office, the general post office where, they fought for the independence and stuff. And then they went up to North and they traveled and seen some stuff firsthand. And they brought back this song with them. The song is called The Roll of Honor.
Read the roll of honor for Ireland's bravest men. We must be united in memory of the 10. England, you're a monster. Don't think that you have won. We'll never be defeated. Well, Ireland has a son. In those dreary H-block cages, 10 brave Irishmen lay, hungering for justice as their young lives ebbed away. For their rights as Irish soldiers and to free their native land. They stood beside their leader, the gallant partisan. So read the roll of honor for Ireland's bravest men. We must be united
you were the last to die. With your 9 brave companions, in the martyred dead you lie. Our souls cry out, remember, our death was not in vain. Fight on and make old Ireland a nation once again.
Read the roll of honor for Ireland's bravest men. We must be united in memory of the 10. England, you're a monster. Don't think that you have won. We'll never be defeated. Well, Ireland has some sun. No, we'll never be defeated. Well, Ireland has some sun.
Right. So we didn't know all the words to that. Again, having a member of the band absent, you don't realize the importance that they play until you try playing without them. So,
Big shout out to WROL. You can catch WROL950.com. Huh? No AM.
No
dot
AM.
.com. And Irish 950.
Irish 950. So,
It's right up on the board there.
okay,
And we want to
so-
thank WROL for this new segment they're doing. They're doing a backyard brilliance thing here, and they have all the local bands coming in here and doing this, performing, doing interviews and doing, playing a couple of songs and having a good time. And kudos to WROL. They're keeping it going.
Yeah, especially in these trial times, it's definitely they definitely with all the corona going on, the COVID-19, and the craziness just going on in the world. That this is they're really stepping up to bat. I have a feeling that this is going to be the new norm.
You're walking through a city street, you could be in Peru. You hear a distant call, and then you know it's for you. You drop what you were doing, and you join the merry mob. Before you know just where you are, you're winning Irish pub. They have one in Honolulu, they've got one in Moscow too. They have more of them in Sydney, and they come to Kathmandu.
So whether you sing or pull a punch, you'll always have a job. Wherever you go around the world, you'll find an Irish pub.
The design is really simple and it usually works the same. It'll break the whole score in the game. You know you're winning Irish from the minute you're in the door. A couple of boys with photos will be better in Christie.
They got one in Honolulu, they got one in Moscow too. They got four of them in Sydney and a couple in Kathmandu. So whether you sing or pull a punch, you'll always have a job. Wherever you go around the world, you'll find an Irish pub.
Now the owner is Norwegian and the manager's from home. The lad who's holding up the bar say only Egypt's work. He was born and raised in Bolton. His mother's from Kildare. He's gonna make his fortune soon and move to County Clare.
They have one in Honolulu, they got one in Moscow too. They four of them in Sydney and a couple in Kathmandu. So whether you sing or pull a punch, you'll always have a job. Wherever you go around the world, you'll find an Irish pub.
Now it's time for me to go. I have to catch me train. I'll leave you sitting at the bar to face the wind and rain. I'll take that pint you owe me if I'm not caught on the dry. We'll meet next week in Frankfurt in the field of Bath and Rye. They have one in Honolulu, they got one in Moscow too. In Portland and Sydney and a couple of Kathmandu. So whether you sing or pull a pint, you'll always have a job. Wherever you go around the world, you find an Irish pub. They got one in Honolulu, they got one in Moscow too. They've four of them in Sydney and a couple of Kathmandu. So whether you sing or pull a pint, you'll always have a job. Wherever you go around the world, you find an Irish pub. Wherever you go around the world, you find an Irish pub.
That song was called The Lonesome Boatman.
So this song is probably the newest song that we started doing live. But yeah, we were just messing around the house one day, and me and my dad just started nailing these harmonies. We were like, oh, We need to add this to the repertoire.
Yeah.
So without further ado, this is Rambles of Spring by the Dooley Brothers.
Blowing through the bumpy trees, and I put on my coat to keep me warm. Now the days are on the mend, and I'm on the road again, with my fiddle snuggle close beneath my arm. I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of rolls. I have rosin in a pocket for my bow, and my fiddle strings are new, as I've learned to tune on tune. So I'm well prepared to ramble. I must go. I was happy as a king when I catch the spring, and the grass is turning green as winter ends. But the geese are on the wing, and the twitter starts to sing, and I'm heading down the road to see my friend. I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of rolls. I have rosin in a pocket for my bow, and my fiddle strings are new, as I glance at tune on two. So I'm well prepared to ramble. I must go.
I have worked in every town as I ramble up and down the streets. Got the markets and the fairs, the donkeys and the wheels, and those bobbing Indians, and those yellow-headed tinkers selling wares.
I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of rolls. I have rosin in a pocket for my bow, and my fiddle strings are new, as I glance at tune on two. So I'm well prepared to ramble. I must go. Here's the one and all, to the big, to the small, to you more like an old friend. And when I return again, may our most eternal friends, and may peace and joy be with you until then. I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of rolls. I have rosin in me pocket for my bow, and my fiddle strings are new, as I glance to the two. So I'm well prepared to ramble. I must go. I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of rolls. I have rosin in me pocket for my bow, and my fiddle strings are new, as I glance to the two. So I'm well prepared to ramble. I must go.
Ready, boys?
Ready.
1, 2, 3, up.
Hey! Hey! In the year of our Lord 1806, we set sails on the Cohia coast. And we're sailing away with the cargo of bricks for the grand city hall of New York. It was an elegant craft, she was strict for a nap, and how the wild wind drove her. She had 23 masts, and she stood several past, and they called her the Irish Rover. There was Barney McGee from the banks of the Lee. There was Hogan from County Tyrone. There was Johnny McGurk, who was scared stiff of work, and a chap from Westmeath named Malone. There was Slugger O'Toole, who was drunk as a rule, and fighting Bill Tracy from Dover, and Dooley from Clare, who was strong as a bear, was the skipper of the Irish Rover. We had 1 million bags of the best Lego rags. We had 2 million barrels of corn. We had 3 million bales of old nanny goat tails. We had 4 million barrels of stone. We had 5 million dogs and 6 million hogs and 7 million barrels of porter. We had 8 million hides of a blind horse's sides in the hold of the Irish Rover. Hey! Hey! We had sailed several years when the measles broke out,
and the ship lost her way in the fog. And the wail of the crew was reduced down to two, was myself and the captain's old dog. Then the ship struck a rock, oh what a shock, we nearly tumbled over. We spun 9 times around, and the poor old dog had drowned. Woo! I'm the last of the Irish road. Hey! Hey! Hey!
All right, we're going to do a little bit of a song for you at home where you can stomp your hands and clap your feet and kick your neighbor in the ankle, whatever you got to do to wake everybody up and get motivated during this song. The song's called The Rattling Bog. I'll try to keep up with you young folks and try not to fall too far behind yous. So anyway, here it is called The Rattling Bog. Oh, and before we do this, I would like to thank all the people here at WROL 950, Irish 950.
We'll get it right.
Okay. What? All right. At least I'm not saying Italian 350 or 650 or something. I'm saying the right words. So anyway, I would like to thank all the DJs and Carol and all the people behind the scenes. And there's so much going on that you just don't really know, that you just don't see. And, you know, you get people like the one behind me that keeps making little noises and aggravating me. But anyway, I would like to thank the DJs, you know, throughout all the years, everybody from John Latchford, Seamus, you got Mr. Sullivan himself, you got Matt O'Donnell, you got Wild Billy Bailey, you got Johnny Costello, and you know, these guys come to us every weekend and they bring that sense of what you remember as home back into your house, and it kind of brings you back for that little one moment, and you know, and it's great, and you know, they're doing a great job here. Okay, so roll the ball down in the valley, oh, roll the ball down in the valley, oh, roll the valley. The bog down in the valley, oh, and on the railroad 950. WROL, Irish950.com. Catch the latest and greatest of Backyard Brilliance and all the happenings here at WROL. And you can catch WROL. They stream live. Tap that app, as everybody says. Tap the app. I don't even know what the app is, but I tapped it. And it's
Probably the WRL app if I'm not. Yeah.
It's the WROL app. You tap it, and and you go on, and you get them streaming live. I know they're streaming all the way as far as Ireland, and all over the place, all over the world. So it's great. WROL Irish950.com. I got it.
And we are the Dooley Brothers. This is going to be our last song of the evening.
Yes.
Thank you for hanging out with us, guys. This is honestly, I think, probably all of our favorite song to play. It's always a blast.
Yep.
So I hope you have a blast too. And
Yeah.
visit WROL 950. Oh God!
Yeah!
No!
Woo!
No!
Yeah, Mr. Professional.
No! Ron, say something.
Visit WROLIrish950.com.
Oh, look at
Wow,
you.
he doesn't say much.
Oh wow, the guy
when
can
he
talk.
does-
Oh, big
But
one.
when he does, forget about it over here.
Hey. Oh, look at you, Mr. Einstein. WROL Irish950.com. Anyway, okay. All right, this is the last song of the evening. Again, we are the Dooley Brothers, and again, by way of introduction, we are -1 right now. Ted Paddock, our brother. Sean Dooley at the end. Shane Dooley on guitar. Colin Talbot on bass. I'm Liam Dooley, and again, we are the Dooley Brothers, and thank you for putting up with us and all our shenanigans.
And I just wanted to, dedicate this whole show to my Aunt Nancy, who just recently passed away.
Yes. It was far across the sea where the devil got a hold of me. He wouldn't set me free, so he sold me soul for ransom. Na 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 na. I'm a sailorman from Glasgow town. I've roamed this world around and round. He's the meanest thing that I have found. Now these days I'm wondering. Na 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 na. And I could see his evil eyes fall when he took me by surprise. Take me to your paradise, I wanna see the jungle. Here we go again. We're on the road again. We're on the road again. We're on our way to paradise. We love the jungle. That We were waltzing with the natives. From the Amazon to Borneo, from Africa to Tokyo, to the darkest jungles of the world. Nowhere could I lose 'em. Pound circles everywhere. He turned to me and he would say, "Think you're leading me astray? I want your soul, be my all."
Here we go again. We're on the road again. We're on the road again. We're on our way to paradise. We love the jungle. That's where the lions sing. For them those evil eyes, they have no place in paradise.
Graffiti on the wall, it says the sun was going down. I see graffiti on the wall.
Up the cells, up the cells. Graffiti on the wall that says we're magic, we're magic. Graffiti on the wall. Graffiti on the wall. And it says, ooh, ah, up the rise, say you are up the rock. Ooh, ah, up the rock, say you are up the rock.
Sing it.
Ooh,